Hey guys, this is Casey Ferris. Thanks for checking out this video. Today I want to show you something that I think is pretty amazing. If you're familiar at all with DaVinci Resolve, you'll probably know that it has a ridiculously good tracker. It's pretty much like on par just about with Mocha and with the mask tracker in After Effects. Like, it's about as good as you can get when it comes to tracking shapes and, doing rotoscoping, that type of thing. Pretty awesome. It's something that I believe is made by real witches, and so I'm a little bit worried, I guess, a little bit scared. Anyway, it can do some pretty cool stuff. So check this out. I'm gonna make a new node by hitting Alt-S, and I'm gonna make a circle window, and I'm just gonna put this over this steak in this shot of food that I have, and I'm gonna hit Control-T. And what that's gonna do is track all the way through, and I can go back and hit Alt-T, and it will track backwards. So now I have a pretty sweet track on my plate. So if I want to, I can make it horrendously pink or, do something tasteful. Get it? Tasteful. Anywho. So this works great if we're tracking something that goes across the screen like this plate of steak. Resolve's tracker is even so amazing that if you have something that goes off screen a little bit, like say this salad, I put this over here and track backwards, track forwards. It'll even track it pretty much all the way off screen. It tracks nothing. It's freaking crazy. How does that even happen? So tracking the steak plate works great. Tracking the salad somehow works great. But what if something goes off screen and comes back, like say this coffee right here? Check this out. If I were to make a new node and put a little window around my coffee here, and if I just want to select my coffee, like something like this, then I'll go ahead and track forward, and it goes off screen. That sucks. And so I'm kind of running into a problem here because that goes off screen, comes back on screen. It's kind of hard to deal with. And so I can move it over here, can move this over and track it, I guess, and that'll work. But then things get all messed up. So if we have a situation like this where something's going off screen for a little bit and we can't track it, what do? Fret not, there is a super easy solution that I use all the time. So I'm gonna make a new node here, and I'm gonna do the same thing, but instead of selecting just the coffee for right now, I'm gonna do what I call an offset track. Now, what I mean is I'm gonna track something that is different than what I'm actually going to be affecting with the window. So here's how it works. I can grab something that's bigger, like maybe this whole plate, and I can track it, and it will move along with the plate because it can still find information in the toast and everything that is still on screen. And then I can move this around and adjust this for my coffee, and guess what? It'll actually stick to that coffee even though it goes off screen. Pretty freaking cool. The reason this works is because this tracking information, it doesn't really affect the scale or the rotation or the size or anything like that. It basically just remembers how to move it around. And so the cool thing is that I can move this around and it will move in the same way. And so it works really well when you're in a situation like this where the part that you're actually trying to affect goes off screen, 0 keyframes, and that's a pretty darn good track. So now I can make my coffee purple without incident. I don't know why I always make things purple or magenta. I always just mess things up. Maybe it's because I secretly want purple coffee. Or maybe it's because I'm secretly a unicorn. Anywho, I hope that helps with some type of tracking situation in Resolve for all of you aspiring color graders out there. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below. If you like this tutorial, make sure to inform me of that by striking the like button below, and subscribe to my YouTube for more foolishness like this. My name's Casey Ferris. I'll catch you next time.